count to start. What next? Would you like to fight in the arena, explore the endless forest, or visit the farm?
Go to arena with male Luna.
Male Luna is knocked out and cannot enter the arena. Send male Luna to the spa to
Give 30 stamina potion to female Luna.
Female Luna drank 30 stamina.
Give 30 stamina potions to male Luna.
You don't have enough potions to give your pet 37 of them. You only have 0. You cannot give potions to male Luna. What next?
Give health potion to male Luna.
Male Luna drank 1 health potion. Male Luna has had 100,000 health potions.
Give health potion to male Luna.
Male Luna drank 1 health potion. Male Luna has been restored to full health. What next? Would you like...
Give 30 stamina potion to male Luna.
You can give more than 1 dirty stamina potion to male Luna. How many dirty stamina potion would you like to give male Luna? You have 445.
30.
Male Luna drank 30 stamina potion. What next?
Go to arena with male Luna.
You have entered the arena with male Luna.
I don't get why the Phoenix
Your
Feather doesn't
contestant is
activate
Scooby
on
the
it, but
Fearless
it
with a level
doesn't.
250 male Cobra.
At this point, Cauldron should not exist. Yes.
Your male Luna used Moonbeam on Mel Cobra and hit for 2 million shadow damage. Mel Cobra is down to minus 1,739,042 health. Mel Cobra has gained withered. Male Luna took 51,167 ice damage from hypothermia.
I was doing great until the fighting started.
You have won the battle against Scooby the Fearless's Male Cobra. What next? Would you like to fight in the arena, enter the endless dungeon, or cook some food in the kitchen?
Stop.
Thanks for playing.
Open Dungeon Frenzy.
Welcome back to Dungeon Frenzy. New content has been added to the game this week. You currently have 1,590 experience points, 71 gold, are wielding your executioner's axe. Wearing double-breasted paladin plate of butchering and terror armor and have 18 hit points. Would you like to continue?
Yes.
You tripped into a hot slime. You have surprised an aggressive bloodbath. Will you fight or run?
Fight.
You attack the bloodbath with your executioner's axe. You hit the bloodbath. The bloodbath is near death. The bloodbath tries to suck your
It'll
blood.
dodge.
The bloodbath misses.
It'll miss. And we get 2 hits in a row.
The bloodbath. You have gained 15 experience points. You need to gain experience points to level up. Each time you level up, you will get stronger. You now have 1,605 experience points. You need 640 more experience points to reach level 10. You find a vandalized sarcophagus. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You break it open. You found 3 peas. You're not hungry. You hop into a massive passage. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You step into a tunnel. You escape into a secret corridor. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You find an old dusty box. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found a soggy sponge. You're not
Who would
hungry.
eat that?
You run into a dim hallway. You look into a dirty passage. You drop into a large cavern. You dive into a small tunnel. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You have surprised a reeking giant spider. Will you fight or run?
Fight.
You miss. The giant spider tries to sink its poisonous fangs into you. The giant spider misses. The giant spider hits you. The The giant spider is limping. You are near death. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You
Okay.
run into a dirty cellar. You find a dirty hole. You run into a plundered passage. You discover a small hallway. You have surprised the green orc. Will you fight or run?
Run. Okay.
You walk into a slimy trophy room. You retreat into a room. You run into a rubble-filled hallway. You are surprised by a goblin. The goblin slashes at you with its nasty little sword. The goblin misses. Do you want to fight or run?
Fight.
You kill the goblin. You have gained 30 experience points. You now have 1,635 experience points. You need 610 more experience points to reach level 10. You find the horribly dismembered corpse. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
Yeah. You found a half cake of yeast. You're hungry. You wolf it down. You are no longer near death. You walk into a
Okay.
mine
That's a
shaft.
plus, right?
You sneak into a mysterious mine shaft. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You run into
I'm
a
always
process
going
plant.
left now.
You walk into a freezing tunnel. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You walk into a torture chamber. You discover a rubble-filled tunnel. Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You find the crude and obscene goblin shrine. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
It's empty.
I need
walk
help.
into a large chamber. Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You find a moldy crate. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
It's empty. You tramp into a large chapel. You sneak into a large hallway. You walk into a shadowy chapel. You find a small hallway. You discover a dirty tunnel. You find a crude and obscene goblin shrine. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You find a bubbling healing potion. You need healing. You chug it down.
How lucky we get a healing potion. Those are hard to find once in a while. Like, they're easy to find at one point, but at other points,
Your health is
they're hard to find.
You discover a dirty atrium. You tramp into a plundered tunnel. Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You are surprised by a raging imp. The imp lunges at you with its
You'll miss.
spear. The imp misses. Do you want to fight or run?
Fight.
Yeah. The imp hits you. You are bleeding. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You walk into a ruined summoning room. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You are surprised by a filth-covered goblin. Do you want to fight or run?
Fight.
The goblin hits you. You are severely injured. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You
Dang, this
escape
armor's
into a
like a
disgusting
downgrade.
fighting room. You discover a long corridor. Will you go right or down?
Down.
You have surprised the bloodbath. Will you fight or run?
Fight. I knew I could win that.
You have gained 15 experience points.
And this raid is gonna take me forever to get
You
to
now have
1.
1,670 150 experience points. You need 595 more experience points to reach level 10. You find a pile of bloody clothing. Do you want to loot it?
Yes. Give us something good.
You found a bag of potato chip crumbs. You're hungry. You wolf it
Crumbs.
down.
Crumbs.
You feel better. You break into a large laboratory. Will you go straight or down?
Down.
You find a beaten copper box. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
It's empty. You skulk into a moist cabin. You escape into a vein-filled hall. You tramp into a wrecked hall. You
10 minutes, 10 minutes,
blood-filled
54 seconds,
passage.
speech off.
You find a chest. Do you want to loot it?
Yes. Give us something to heal with.
You found a bag of popcorn, Tycoon branded popcorn. You're hungry. You wolf it down.
Who doesn't like popcorn? I'm pretty sure this game will find a way to make me hate it.
You feel refreshed. You march into a large cellar. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You walk into a smoke-filled hall. You are surprised by a cave troll. The cave troll swings at you with its
No.
giant battle
Miss.
axe. The cave troll hits you. You are severely injured. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You discover a room. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You find a pile of stones. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You find a nasty rusted trident. Your executioner's axe is better. You explore a ransacked.
Why is a trident better than an axe? Repeat.
Will you go left or right?
Left.
You find a headless cave troll. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found some sour and dried up lemon peels. You're hungry. You wolf it down. You feel better. You run into a forlorn cave. You find a pile of wood. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found 1 gold. Yes! You now have 72 gold. You need 10 gold for the village healer to resurrect you after death. You zigzag into a disgusting passage. You run into a smoke-filled hallway. You run into a dirty forge. You find a strange chest. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
It's empty. You inspect a mysterious hallway.
No.
Surprised a cave troll. Will you fight or run?
Run. Run.
You fall into a tunnel. Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You are surprised by a disgusting goblin. Do you want to fight or run?
Fight.
You kill the goblin. You have gained 30 experience points. You now have 1,680 experience points. You need 565 more experience points to reach level 10. You find the trash piece. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You find a bubbling healing potion. You need healing. You
There's
chop it
no
down.
way I found one right now. It'd be nice if we had an inventory system where we could have a bunch of healing items. Hint, hint.
You investigate
Developer.
the hallway. Will you go left or straight?
Straight.
You have surprised a depraved giant rat. Will you fight or run?
Fight.
Critical hit. Double damage. The giant rat is severely injured. The giant rat tries to bite you with its sharp teeth. The giant rat misses. The giant rat hits you. The giant rat is near death. You are bleeding. Do you want to fight or run?
Fight. Fight.
You killed the giant rat. You have gained 15 experience points. You now have 1,695 experience points. You need 550 more experience points to reach level 10.
Huh?
You find the wooden crate covered in bizarre ruins. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
Yeah. You found 5 gold. Yes. You now have 77 gold. You fall into a fetid corridor. You snoop about a massive hallway. You explore a large summoning room. Will you go left or straight?
Left.
You are surprised by a blood bat. Do you want to fight or run?
Fight.
You killed the blood bat. You have gained 15 experience points. You now have 1710 experience points. You need 535 more experience points to reach level 10. You find a pile of wood. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found 2 gold. Yes! You now have 79 gold. You discover a collapsed corridor. You run into a fetid banquet room. You discover a tunnel. You find a giant bubbling cauldron with an incredible stench. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found a dried up black lime. You're hungry. You wolf it down. You feel refreshed. You search the tunnel.
There's so many bad healing items. Repeat. Repeat.
Will you go left or right?
Left.
You sneak into a foul-smelling hallway. Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You find a pile of rotting garbage. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found 2 gold. Yes! You now have 81 gold. You sneak into a ruined room. You dive into a small sewer. You jump into a passage. You investigate a long-abandoned torture chamber. You have surprised a furious giant rat. Will you fight or run?
Run.
You discover a foul-smelling hall. Will you go left or straight?
Straight.
You find a wooden bucket. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You find a suit of light chainmail armor. Your double-breasted paladin plate of butchering and terror armor is better. You walk into a small necropolis. You discover a large kitchen. You hunt through a war room. You break into a pillaged library. Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You find an enormous petrified dragon's skull. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found some dried fish bones. You're hungry. You wolf it down.
Please be the final bit of health I need.
Yes! Your health is fully
Finally.
You inspect a stinking passage. You dive into a sticky corridor. You are surprised by a violin. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You run into a blood-splattered temple. You break into a misty passage. You climb into a rubble-filled hallway. You run into a crematorium. You discover a library. You discover a passage. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You are surprised by a blood-covered imp. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You explore a dark chamber. You are surprised by a creepy goblin. Do you want to fight or run?
Fight.
The goblin is limping. You kill the goblin. You have gained 30 experience points. You now have 1740 experience points. You need 505 more experience points to reach level 10.
Huh?
You find a horribly dismembered corpse. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
It's empty. You find an eerie hall. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You peer into a dirty kitchen. You have surprised a giant rat. Will you fight or run?
Run.
You discover a fungus coated hole. Will you go left or straight?
Straight.
You have surprised a blood bat. Will you fight or run?
Fight.
You kill the blood bat. You have gained 15 experience points. You now have 1755 experience points. You need 490 more experience points to reach level 10.
Huh?
You find the remains of a ghoul. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You find a hunting spear. Your executioner's axe is better. You sneak into a dirty corridor.
There's a lot of bad
You
weapons.
retreat into a dirty hallway. You find a chest. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found 6 gold. Yes. You now have 87 gold. You discover a vile passage. You run into a small prison cell. You explore a ruined storeroom. Will you go left or straight?
Straight. Straight.
Will you go left or straight?
Straight.
You bumble into a forlorn passage. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You find a glazed jar. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's empty. You walk into a corridor. You are surprised by a frightened imp. You are bleeding. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You glide into a collapsed hallway. You blunder into a small passage. You run into a rubble-filled system. Will you go straight or down?
Down. Down.
You walk into a long rotunda. You run into a collapsed forge. You have surprised a scum-covered imp. Will you fight or run?
Fight.
The imp is near death. You kill the imp. You have gained 30 experience points. You now have 1785 experience points. You need 460 more experience points to reach level 10. You find a dead orc. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
It's empty. You scamper into a ruined tomb. You slink into a desolate octagonal chamber. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You find a broken coffin. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
found 2 gold. Yes! You now have 89 gold. You run into a massive hallway. Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You find a recently mummified corpse. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found 1 gold. Yes! You now have 90 gold. You march into a large hall. You discover a wrecked room. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You find a disgusting cart filled with rotten meat. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
It's empty. You lurch into a hallway. You hunt through a great passage. You snoop about a dirty war room. You fall into a blood-splattered hallway. You find a large labyrinth. Will you go right or straight? Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You are surprised by a giant rat. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You sneak into a small corridor. You discover a miserable workshop. You scramble into a hot hallway. Will you go left or straight?
Straight.
You have surprised a foul-smelling blood bat. Will you fight or run?
Fight.
You kill the blood bat. You have gained 15 experience points. You now have 1,800 experience points. You need 445 more experience points to reach level 10. You find a barrel. Do you want to loot it?
Repeat.
Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found 4 gold. Yes! You now have 94 gold. You drop into a small passage. You find a filthy backpack. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found some dead flowers. You're hungry. You wolf it down. You feel refreshed. You walk into a large workshop. You blunder into a muggy hallway. You explore a fog-filled room. You walk into an eerie room. Will you go right or straight?
Straight.
You find a burnt basket wrapped in old ropes. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found 5 gold. Yes! You now have 99 gold. You sneak into a storeroom. You discover a ruined scrying chamber. Will you go left or right?
Left.
You run into a massive torture chamber. You fall into a freezing temple. You investigate a fog-filled pit. You run into a wrecked chamber. You find a dismal room. You have surprised a foul-smelling imp. Will you fight or run?
Fight.
You are bleeding. Do you want to fight or run?
Run.
You walk into a freezing shrine. Will you go left or straight?
Straight.
You find a pile of bones. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You find a suit of light leather armor. Your double-breasted paladin plate of butchering and terror armor is better. You slink into a small passage. Will you go left or right? Will you go left or right?
Left.
You find a rotting wooden crate. Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
You found a slightly moldy tortilla. You're hungry. You wolf it down. sneak into a small summoning room. You zigzag into a large room. You find a pile of fresh corpses. Do you want to loot it? Do you want to loot it?
Yes.
It's empty. You scramble into a long abandoned hall. Will you go left or right? Will you go left or right?